All of you know that in 2021, so many of our comrades were arrested. Many of them are still in prison. They were presented to a military court, and their crime was wearing this beret. According to Uganda police and Uganda People's Defense Forces, this is a military uniform. This is a military uniform. Anybody put this? Come here. According to Uganda police, this is a military uniform. And many of our colleagues are in prison for dressing like that. According to them, this is a military hat. And hundreds of our supporters are in prison for wearing this. Actually, many were just picked off the streets, taken to the military detention. They have berets that they've confiscated from us. They took their picture and they charged them in the military court for wearing military uniform. Now, you've just told us that police yesterday said that having found Bobi with berets like the one I'm wearing now before you, and suits like the one I'm wearing, only that his were red. He was arrested and now he's detained at JAT. JAT in full is Joint Anti-Terrorism. That is where he's detained for dressing, for having such attire. I am wearing that attire now in full view of cameras, and we wear it. They've not arrested me because they know that they are wrong. They are using that to intimidate our people. Like I told you, music is so powerful, that is why they banned my music. That is why our comrade Marinos was arrested and raped by the military as a punishment for playing my music loud. Fashion is a way of protest. We dress the way we dress because we don't fight with guns, but we beat them by dressing this way and showing up. And before long, we're even going to discover a new walking style. Those are our new useful ways of protesting. So the regime is trying as much as possible to fight any kind of non-violent protest. These are some of our ways of non-violent protest. So the arrest of Bobi is not only stupid, but it's illegal. And it puts the regime to shame. But again, putting him in joint anti-terrorism detention exposes them even further. We know before long they're going to charge him in the military court, like they charged most of our supporters. Remember that terrorists, rebels that are caught with guns, that have killed people, are not presented in a military court. They're not taken to the court martial. They're taken to an ordinary court, to a magistrate court. But our supporters and our members are taken to the military court. Why? Because they want to plant fear in us. They want to make it abominable for anybody to associate with us. But we say they are joking. We will not stop. I encourage all of you to dress in red, to put on red overalls, to put on the way I'm putting on, because it is not against the law. We have challenged them to adduce evidence and convict us for wearing the way we're wearing. But because they know they cannot convict us, they know it is not illegal to dress the way we are dressing. We know the law. And we know the difference between military uniforms and our attires. But they use it for politics. Like I said, all institutions have been captured, including the military and police. That's why they behave that way. We stand with Bobi. We pray for him, and we continue to demand for his unconditional release, because he's not a criminal. It is Museveni and his regime that are criminals. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I must also add that many people put on military uniforms, and you see them. You see them. You've seen many of NRM MPs wearing full military uniforms with tips. You've seen artists dressed in military uniforms. But for us, it's a different story because we are so feared by the regime. Kunsonga ya Bobi yanga, mwena mujukira nti mu kalulu ka 2021 bakwata abantu baffe bangi nnyo ne babatulugunya ne babasibanga n'abalala bakyali mu kkomera. Tebabatwala mu kkooti y'abantu ba bulijjo, babatwala mu kkooti y'amagye kubanga babasanga n'enkofiira eringa eyange, babasanga nga bambadde engoye ziringa ezange. Era Bobi yanga bamukutte lwa nkofiira eno n'engoye zifaanana ng'ezange lwakubanga ezize zabadde myufu. Ne bagamba bamusanze n'engoye z'amagye. Naye nga mumanyi bulungi nti waliwo abantu abambala engoye z'amagye zennyini ne kubanga bakolera regimu eno bo tebabakwatako. Mubalabye balirya n'abeeba andi mwenda ne ba artist bangi bambala engoye z'amagye ne babaleka. Naye ffe bajja ne bakwata abantu baffe ne babasiba kubanga bagamba nti bambadde engoye ezifaanana ez'amagye. So okusinziira ku poliisi ya Uganda, ono bwe bamusanga balaba w'amagye. Yes, tuli b'amagye naye amagye gaffe si g'abatemu ng'agaba Museveni. Fagaffe gali non-violent. Naye engeri gye tutambulamu tubayita nabo foot soldiers. Before long ogwo nagwo gujja kufuuka musango. So ensonga gye bakwatidde Bobi yanga teri mu mateeka n'omulundi n'ogumu. Bagezaako bateekamu tia, bagezaako bateekamu kutya, bakifuule kikolobero ky'amaanyi, bakifuule kintu kya bulabe nnyo okwesembereza NUP. Ne tubagamba mulimba. Tugenda mu maaso n'okuwagira Bobi yanga kubanga talina musango gwe yazizza. Nammwe mwenna okwambala obulongo eyaffe ogwo si musango. Temuliza bano gavumenti ya Museveni n'abo beesasula beekweka muffe abajja ne bavumirira obulo zaffe kubanga bazitya. Mwongere okwambala bwe butyo, ffe twekalakaasa mu sitayiro za njawulo. Twekalakasa nga tuyita mu nnyimba, tukola ennyimba zaffe baziwera. Twekalakasa nga tuyita mu nnyambala, tukola n'ennyambala zaffe baziwera. Bajja na kutuuka okwagala okukyusa engeri gye tutambula oba engeri gye tusalamu enviri zaffe. Mwalaba bulungi nnyo omu ku baali bakansala baffe e Masaka ng'ayambala nga Bobi yanga yennyini bwe yeyambala n'agenda n'ayimirira mu maaso ga dictator Museveni. Bamukola ki? Bamukwata. Mulaba nti uniform zaffe zennyini ze batubbako oba ze batuwambako wano e Kamotya ne ze baawamba ku bantu baffe abakola naffe. Zennyini ze bawa abantu ne babapulanti ngaawo ne bagamba ffe tuli ba NUP naye tuwagira Museveni. Abo babeera baffere naye nga babambaza uniform zaffe. Naye ne kansala gwe baagula e Masaka yeyambala full attire eya people power n'agenda n'ayimirira amaaso ga Museveni. Abaffe awo mwali muziri amaaso, awo mwali temulaba. So ebyo bavunana Bobi yanga byonna njagala okubeera polite naye ekigambo ekituufu nandigambye nti bya kisiru. Era talina musango, era tuyimiridde naye, era tujagenda maaso nga twambala engoye zaffe kubanga tetumenya mateeka. Mwebale nnyo, mwebalire ddala.